Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to all of you watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know? Well, this says regret, but it came out this way. So we're going to read this side first. I think I made a mistake. I should have never let you go. I should have stayed and fought for our connection, but I was weak and fearful. Now I'm here mourning over the loss of you. While I do feel your person is feeling a lot of regret at the moment, they're feeling a lot of remorse, and they are able to acknowledge that they've made a mistake. Walking away from you, running away from you, ghosting you, denying this connection, creating fights, self-sabotaging behaviors. Your person can see where they've made so many mistakes along the way in this connection with you, and they are feeling a heavy sense of regret and remorse for that now. This also says they're afraid they made the wrong decision. And they have made the wrong decision, but they see that. They can acknowledge it. This shows us that they're taking responsibility for their actions and for the words that created this damage and this connection with you. It shows us that they are not running away from taking responsibility. They're going to show back up and be responsible and accountable to you and to this relationship. This also says feels troubled or remorseful of what has happened. Well, yes, I do feel that your person is very embarrassed, not only regretful, but I feel they're embarrassed. They're ashamed. I feel your person may even feel that they've humiliated themselves along the way here with the way that they acted, with the way that they treated you for saying words that were so hurtful to you, but they came out of their mouth anyway, and perhaps they didn't retract them, perhaps they didn't apologize for them, and that shows you at the time they were not accountable and responsible to you and to this relationship. But that is changing within your person because they are feeling the heavy burden of this guilt and this regret right now. This also says sees you happy while they are miserable and can't move on. Perhaps your person is thinking that you have moved on to someone else. They may not truly know. In their heart and in their soul, I do feel that they believe that there is hope, but in their mind they are feeling this heavy sense of, oh my God, I have totally blown it. What if I never have an opportunity to be with you ever again? I shouldn't have acted the way that I did. I shouldn't have treated you the way that I did. I certainly shouldn't have said those words to you that I said, that I knew hurt you the minute they came out of my mouth. But I didn't think before speaking. I didn't think before acting. And I wish I could change that now, but I know it's too late to change it. But all I can do is try to make changes within myself moving forward, because I have definitely made a mistake. I see and I can acknowledge this now. I should have stayed and fought for you and for this connection, but I have been weak. I am finding my courage. I am releasing my fear. I am finding that power within myself so that I can show back up for you and be the partner who is willing to fight for you and for this relationship, because I don't want to blow it with you. I am really mourning the loss of you at the moment, and it is a heavy weight and a heavy burden that I'm feeling, but I am hoping that I'm wrong, that you have moved on. I am hoping that I still have a chance to be with you. This is unsent messages. This card says, won't admit their true feelings. Well, for you guys watching the reading, how many of you had to experience that? With your person not admitting their true feelings for you, but you knew the feelings were there. Perhaps you could see it in some of the actions. Perhaps they even expressed it in some of their words. And then they shut it down. And then they changed their mind. Oh, I don't have feelings for you. It was just an illusion. I was pretending that I care. And all of the other things that someone will do to put a wall between you and your person. They have done that here with this not admitting their true feelings. But this also says thinks about reaching out, but is apprehensive and then does not. Well, I do feel that your person has typed out a text message to you or an email message to you so many times, writing words in that message and getting ready to hit that send button, but then thinking, nope, not the right time. These aren't the right words. What if they don't respond? What if they don't answer? What am I going to do if there's no response? Wondering if you perhaps have them blocked, or if you will ghost them if they send a message to you. Your person not being ready to feel that. And so they back up and don't send the message. They just delete it, or it just sits there, kind of like living in this place of perpetual virtual reality on your person's phone. Your person picking the phone back up and looking back at that message and making some edits or modifications to it, and then thinking about sending it again, but then holding off because they want to make sure they have the right words, that they're sending the right words to you. This also says types up messages or picks up the phone, but never hits send or dials. Well, yes, I feel your person has picked up their phone many times to call, to reach out to you, and getting ready to hit that send button, but then something's stopping them. But what has been stopping them? Their fears and their insecurities, because they don't know if you're going to answer. They don't know if you're going to respond. They don't know how you're going to react, if you're going to ignore them. But I feel most of all, it's because they want to have the right words. They want to make sure that what they say to you is the right words, because they know they owe you a very grand apology, but also many explanations about why they said and did the things that they did in this relationship with you that hurt your feelings, that broke your heart. Those moments where they said things to you that just crushed your spirit, but yet then not taking responsibility, not apologizing, perhaps because of their pride and their ego or whatever it has been for your person. But with them feeling this regret right now, they are having a heavy dose of life lessons and sadness and sorrow that they're having to feel and experience in this moment. And that is the powerful teacher that your person perhaps needs at the moment. And on the other side, it says, I really want to tell you how I feel, but is it too late? Is it too late for me to tell you how I feel? Will you understand what I'm trying to say to you, or will you misinterpret my messages? I'd rather not say anything at all. So I feel your person is trying to make sure that they are really clear on the message that they want to send to you, because they know they may only have one shot. They may believe they only have one chance, and it is important to your person to get that message right. They want to make sure that they say the exact right words to you, because they fear that there is only one last chance to get it right with you, and they don't want to do irreparable damage. They want to make sure that they can open the lines of communication between the two of you, because they desire to start rebuilding your relationship. These two cards come with numbers 75 and 76. If those numbers resonate with anyone, although we do have 7s and 5 here, and both 7 and 5 are about change, but also with 76 it comes with number 6, which is about balance, needing to restore balance within themselves, but also to this connection as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today. Let's see what else we need to hear. What else do we need to know, please? Inner turmoil. Well, I do feel your person is dealing with some inner turmoil at the moment, definitely, with their unsent messages and wondering if you've moved on, wondering if you're going to react, if you're going to respond, feeling a heavy sense of regret, guilt, and remorse, and all of the stuff that goes with that. Perhaps even crying, creating some inner turmoil for your person. But also this says doubting and questioning decisions. Fight between the mind and the heart. Well, I do feel your person has definitely been questioning their decisions. And they said that here in this first card. I've made mistakes. I made the wrong choices. I have blown it. And I don't want to blow it anymore. So they are spending a lot of time feeling and experiencing this inner turmoil, feeling and experiencing this regret and this remorse and this guilt and all of this other stuff that are powerful teachers for your person at the moment. This also says fight between the mind and the heart. Your person's heart saying, yes, do it, go for it. This is the one. This is the one you've been waiting for, hoping for, and praying for. Why aren't you going for it? You know this is it. But then their mind, where their fears, their insecurities, and illusions live, going, oh no, you can't allow yourself to fall in love. What if you get hurt? And what if they find something out about you that they don't like? They're just going to break your heart. They're going to hurt you. You can't allow yourself to fall in love. No, no, run away, run away. And this has been your person's conflict between their head and their heart. Well, I feel that this is also telling us for your person that their head and their heart are coming into alignment, where they are in agreement with each other. And that definitely needs to happen to get this relationship moving forward to this place where the two of you can start rebuilding it. This also says feeling worried. I do feel there's worry around your person, feeling conflicted, agitated, and unhappy with life choices. Well, they are very unhappy with the choices that they have made. They wish they had made different choices. They wish they had made better decisions. They wish they had made the decision to follow their heart and shut off their brain where their fear lives. And that is what I feel has been your person's main thing here. Wishing that they had made better choices, wishing that they did not let their fear overrun, following their heart. And these are the things your person is having to work through while you are away from each other. This also says, I'm bound physically, mentally, and spiritually. I feel there is nowhere out from here. I feel there is no way out from where I am. I feel imprisoned because of my own doing. Well, duh. I'm trying to fight my inner demons, but it's just so difficult at times. Well, I feel your person is going to be able to rise up and fight against these things that have held them back from you and from this connection, because what I'm hearing is Spirit, the universe, the divine is at work on your person at the moment to help them work through these things, to give them the guidance, the support, and encouragement that they need to make their way back towards you, because your person's inner turmoil is screaming out at them that they need to act, that they need to follow through, that they need to hit the send button on that phone and make their way towards you, because your person desires to rebuild this partnership with you. They regret their actions. They are feeling a lot of remorse for the behaviors, for the hurtful things they said, for their toxic and dysfunctional behaviors and habits as well. And they know that there is only one path to inner peace for them. And that is to come back to you, because you bring them that peace and that stability and security and that grounding that they are longing for right now. Forgiveness. Letting go of emotional burdens. Key to healing and growth in connection. Acknowledging your feelings and that of your twin. Well, I feel that this is about your person needing to acknowledge their feelings for you, and I feel this is something that they're going to do. Letting go of emotional burdens. I feel like this is about them letting go of old emotional wounds that have been this heavy weight for your person, carrying all that stuff around for all those years. If they have a lot of emotional baggage from the past that they haven't released, that they haven't let go of, it gets heavier and heavier with each passing day. And your person needs to get rid of those things. This is part of their inner turmoil as well. I've got to let this stuff go. Why have I dragged it around with me for so long? It makes no sense. I don't understand why I have allowed myself to do this. I know it's time for me to get rid of it. And I am committing to getting rid of this emotional baggage, because I want to come back to you and ask you if you will forgive me. I want to grow. I want to heal, and I know that in order to heal and grow, I've got to release this baggage once and for all, because it is impeding my progress in life and in my journey with you, but other areas of my life as well, not just our connection. It is negatively impacting other areas of my life, my peace, my emotional well-being. It is affecting my job. It is affecting my ability to get a better job, the job that I truly desire for myself. It is affecting me from being able to get the job that is going to give me greater financial security and stability. I can't get a promotion because of these old wounds that I've been dragging around with me, and I am committing to letting these go so that I can make my way towards you. This card does come with number 21, and this inner turmoil card comes with number 63, if anyone resonates with those numbers, but 6 plus 3 does equal 9, which is about the end of this cycle. This forgiveness card also says, I'm seeking your forgiveness, even if I can't utter the words. That comes back to that unsent messages card, doesn't it? I'm trying to also forgive myself for treating you unfairly, but I am hoping that I can quiet my guilt. Well, for your person, I feel truly that the only way they're going to be able to quiet their guilt is to apologize to you and for you to forgive them. Now, that is not the reason why you should forgive them, so they can alleviate themselves of this guilt that they've been carrying around that is truly negatively impacting your person. I feel that you should forgive your person because you truly want to and you desire to, and you have that grace and love within yourself and within your heart to forgive them, to unburden them of the guilt and the remorse and the regret that they've been carrying around. But at the moment, these things, this guilt, this turmoil, this regret, and everything else that your person is feeling are the powerful teachers that your person needs to feel and experience at the moment. But let's see what else. Tower moments, changes that are difficult but necessary for growth. Well, bingo. And I feel that this is part of all of this. Changes that are difficult but necessary for growth. And your person being without you is this change that is necessary for their growth. It is waking them up and shaking them up to do what they need to do, which is show up for you to hit that send button and ask you to forgive them and see if you're willing to allow them back into your life. Moments in life that pushes us to be better and do better because we deserve better. Yes, that comes back to that forgiveness as well. And this inner turmoil, your person needing to work through those things within them because they do deserve a better life. They desire a new beginning. They need a fresh start with you. And that has been your person's wake-up call during this time that you've been away from each other. They have definitely had a wake-up call with this Tower Moment card showing up here. But also it says, I feel my life is falling apart and being pulled apart. No matter what I try to build, these things keep crumbling all around me. I wish you were here to help. You were the only thing solid in my life. And we did talk about that earlier, your person finding that grounding and that stability and that safety within you. And you're not there to lift them up, to support them, to encourage them. And I do feel that for your person, they may be going through some difficulties at the moment, kind of like their life falling apart a bit here. Wishing you were there so that they had someone to talk to about it, because you were always such a great listener. You also gave them wise counsel. You gave them great advice as well. Wishing you were there so that they could share this with you is what I'm hearing with this. And your person does deserve better than what their current life experience is. And you guys know that. You can appreciate that, but so do you. You do better than what your current life, or you deserve better than what your current life experience is as well. You both deserve better in terms of this connection. And that first step is going to be your person showing up to apologize to you, to make things right, to make amends, to explain everything to you, but also to show you that they're going to do what is necessary to fight for you and fight for this love. And they say that right here. I should have stayed and fought for our connection, but I was weak and fearful. Well, your person is finding that strength in their solitude, in their loneliness, through their inner turmoil. They know that they've got to pick themselves up by the bootstraps and get on with it and move back towards you and to this connection. But what your person is feeling at the moment, I feel, with this Tower Moments card, is a major wake-up call that they have definitely needed. Well, this says deceit. Action do not match their words. Actions does not match their words. How many of you out there were dealing with your person where their words and actions were not in alignment? And that creates a lot of confusion for us. When we are on the receiving end of someone whose words and actions are not in alignment, it can make us feel like we are on the crazy train to nowhere, and we want to get off that crazy train and just go on the super happy fun ride that is just this little boat that floats around the amusement park where everything is happy and balanced, because that is what we truly desire in our lives. We don't want drama. Your person brought drama into this connection with you, living a lie and won't even admit to it themselves. Well, if your person has not been admitting their feelings for you, that is definitely living a lie, because they're not sharing their feelings with you and they are lying to themselves as well. They're not being authentic. They're being deceitful. about how they feel. And this is perhaps the reason that they use to run from you and to ghost you and to deny this connection and everything else. It also says pretends their feelings do not exist and are dismissive of you and your feelings. Well, this is about your person showing back up and being all in their emotions. Actually, I feel that this is going to be your person showing back up and telling you how they feel, because they know that it's time to do that. They know that they have to take action in order to make this happen. I don't even know why I'm lying to myself about the way I feel about you. I may act as if I don't even care, but deep down I know it's because I care too much. And that makes me very afraid. And that is a really sad thing, that your person is afraid of what they feel for you. But I feel it comes back to your person fearing, because they have been listening to their head instead of their heart, that you are going to see something about them that you don't like, that you will run from. And so they have been wearing a mask to protect themselves, but also to prevent you from being able to see into the core of who they are. And these are the things that your person is needing to work through during the time that you are away from each other, which is why this Tower moment has been so important for your person, to wake them up, because changes are difficult, but they are necessary for growth for each of you. But your person is changing now. But let's see what else is coming through, please. Rebuilding, starting over, but better than ever. Moving forward with hard work and communication, being honest with one's feelings and aspirations for the connection. Well, I do feel that things are shifting and changing for your person, because they have had that wake-up call that they have needed, and they are awakening to the divine within them. And as they awaken to the divine within them, they will be able to stay in the power of that divine essence of who they are. And this will allow them to acknowledge and accept the divine within you. And this is what causes them to come back in your direction, to start over in a better place than where the two of you were before, on a stronger foundation that won't break, that won't fall apart ever again, moving forward with hard work and communication. Your person wanting to be dedicated and committed to rebuilding this relationship with you. I feel there needs to be a compromise in order to move forward. We both have blamed each other and accused each other of things. I want to heal all of this with you, and I know we can rebuild together. Well, this is about setting the record straight and wiping the slate clean, and your person wanting to start over. That card, the rebuilding card, comes with number 37. If anyone resonates with 37, lots of sevens on the table here today, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 is change with a purpose. So I do feel changes are coming in this connection between you and your person. But 37 does resolve to 10. The number 10, which resolves to the number 1, which is all about starting over and beginning again with each other. But we'll see what else is coming through for this message. What else do we need to know? What else is coming through, please? What do we need to hear? Insecurities. Well, didn't we talk about insecurities earlier? Perhaps. I think we did. Fears and insecurities. Yes, we absolutely did. This says unsure of who and where they are in life. And I feel that this was your person when the two of you were spending time together before. I feel they have a much greater understanding of who they are and where they are at this moment in terms of their life as they are making their journey back towards you. Wears a mask to hide their feelings in fear of rejection. Well, yes, and that would be why your person has been wearing a mask. But they're not going to be wearing a mask when they return, because they're going to be real and authentic with you. And that is part of what they are working on during the time that you are away from each other. Your person knows it's time for that mask to come off. My favorite Rumi quote, "Take off your mask. Your face is glorious." And in this regard, it's not about hiding their facial features, but hiding who they are truly by wearing that mask, by building a wall, by not allowing you to see into the core of who they are. But all of this will be different as your person makes their way back to you. They will be real. They will be authentic, and they will be raw, because they are going to allow you into The core of who they are, that wall that they have built around their heart is going to come down because your person wants to rebuild this relationship with you. Constantly covers up who they are in fear of what others may think of them. That is that false bravado. Someone who has a lot of ego is usually trying to hide some shortcomings or insecurities within themselves. Well, your person's ego and pride are going to be gone as well. That's what I'm hearing as a result of this major wake-up call that's coming for them. This tower moment, or several tower moments, these series of wake-up calls, epiphanies, and being able to see the truth and the reality of everything that's been happening for your person. They are seeing it and they are understanding it, and they know what they need to do. They know what they need to act on. They know how they need to follow through to make their way back to you, to have this partnership with you. Their insecurities, they're having to work on those as well. If you really knew who I was and how I felt, you may not love me anymore. I'm afraid you'll reject me if I show you who I really am. But through your unconditional love, you love this person unconditionally. Your person truly, within their heart and within their soul, they know this. We can look past those flaws. We can look past people's insecurities. We can look past those things and see when you connect at the depth of the soul level, when you are able to acknowledge the divine within each other. This allows you to connect on that soul level. It allows you to look past the insecurities and the fears, or what your person thinks are going to manifest as their fears and insecurities. This allows them to understand that you love them unconditionally as they are, without expecting anything from them, but also that you will accept them with their flaws, with their issues, with their problems, warts, whatever it is. You will accept everything from them. They are gaining a much greater understanding of this now during the time that you have been away from each other in this preparing for union phase. But your person is feeling the heaviness of all of this at the moment, feeling this heavy sense of loss, feeling this sense of insecurity, feeling their regret and their remorse, wishing they had sent you those messages when they thought about it, hoping that you're going to forgive them, because they are feeling a lot of inner turmoil just now. And they know that they have made some wrong choices. They wish they had made better choices, but wishing is not going to solve the problem. Only taking action and following through will fix this problem. And by asking you to forgive them, by apologizing to you. Karma, well, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. And I do feel for many of you, your person may definitely be feeling some consequences for their actions, words, and behaviors that were so hurtful for you, because there is a law of cause and effect in the universe, and that is that law of karma. And when we damage someone, and if your person has brought a lot of mental and emotional damage into your heart and into your life and into your soul, they may very well be suffering some karmic repercussions for that. The consequences, the law of cause and effect, is constantly in motion. And your person could be on the receiving end of some of that at the moment, guys. That could be part of their regrets. It can be part of this tower moments that they are feeling and experiencing as well, or their inner turmoil because they're having a hard time doing what they need to do within their own life, doubting and questioning decisions, feeling that pull between the mind and their heart, and feeling worried, conflicted, and unhappy with their life choices. The law of karma is also a powerful teacher for your person, and I do feel that this is something that they are having to feel and experience at this moment as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. Let's see what we need to know. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. There it is again. Well, you know, guys, karma can be a powerful teacher. It does. It hits us. It hits us when we're not looking. It has no expiration date, and karma comes for us all. We all have to deal with karma at some point in our life for our transgressions, for the way that we treat people, even for the way that we treat ourselves, right? But I feel as well your person is looking at their repeated patterns with this past life card. They see where they have repeatedly caused damage in this connection with you because of their insecurities and their fears. And they know that it's time to get out of this place of repeating those same relationship patterns with you that they have perhaps even repeated in the past with old partners that were in their life before you. Old romantic interests who they were with before you came into their life. It is time to break that cycle and get out of that cycle and into a new one with you. And you are the catalyst for that person breaking out of that cycle so that they can make their way back towards you, so the two of you can have this opportunity to start fresh, so that your person can apologize, so that the two of you can rebuild. There is a rebuilding card here, so that you can rebuild this connection with each other. But let's see what else is coming through. What else do we need to hear, please? Longing. Well, yes, I do feel this is about your person longing for you. And that is a wanting, and that is a craving that comes from deep within your person's soul. That is part of their inner turmoil. This is part of their regret, missing you, knowing that they have created problems, knowing that they have brought damage into your heart and into your soul and into this relationship, and fearful that they may not be able to fix it. But the universe is at work in this connection with your person as well. And with the power of the universe behind your person, they will be able to repair this damage. They will be able to apologize. And with the power of the universe behind you, you guys watching the reading, you will be able to forgive this person for the things that they've done that were hurtful to you. But they're going to tell you everything about what they've been through, the karma stuff that they've experienced, why they allowed these repeating patterns to negatively impact this relationship with you, why they were carrying all of that emotional baggage with them, why they allowed their fears and insecurities to have much more control over them than their love. You will get a full-on explanation from this person as they return to apologize to you. Peace. Well, this is about balance, harmony, and friendship. And I do not feel for 1 minute that it is about you and your person being just friends, or being in the friend zone, or just being buddies, or anything like that. This is about restoring balance and harmony to this relationship, where things are peaceful, where the two of you are equally giving and receiving from one another and to each other. This is about building a harmonious relationship and restoring peace, with an offer of peace coming from your person. And that would be this apology that they want to present to you. But this is not about being in the friend zone with this person, because if you were, you would be spending time with them. You would be talking to them. You would be texting each other. You would be making plans to hang out. You would be sharing your lives with each other. The fact that they can't be your friend is a big statement. Actually, it tells us that there's more going on within them. Yes, it's going on beneath the surface at the moment because they've tried to hide their feelings and everything else that we were talking about in the beginning of the reading. But all of this is going to come out into the open because it needs to. And your person needs to share all of this with you as they make their way towards you, which they will, is what I'm hearing. Silence. Frozen words. Well, frozen, actually. No words and a stone wall. And I do feel that this is the situation for many of you watching this reading. They're ghosting you. They're running from you. They're not speaking. They're ignoring you. And you guys watching, you probably have tried to extend this peace offering yourself. You have probably tried to extend this olive branch to your person, right? To try to figure out what the hell happened. We were talking and then you just went silent. Is everything okay? Is everything okay with your life? Is everything okay with your family? Is something happening? Do you need my help? However you tried to bridge the distance between you and your person, you guys watching the reading have probably tried to repair this connection already. More than once. But it fell on deaf ears and your person was frozen and they had no words in response, which is why we have that unsent messages card here, because your person knows that they need to explain themselves and they know they need to have a good explanation for why they acted and why they treated you the way that they did. But all of this is going to be forthcoming from your person as they come back around. Only you. Well, they are longing for only you, actually, and they do want to restore this peace with you. This is about them craving you. Well, we've got double cravings here. Craving squared. This is about your person really desiring you guys. I feel like that's what this is saying. But you're the one that they want. It's only you. They desire you. They crave you. And as they return, they're going to be devoted to you and devoted to building this relationship with you, because they have had a major wake-up call, and they can feel and experience everything that they have been through without you. And it is not a happy feeling for your person. Actually, what I'm hearing is that it's been quite a miserable experience for your person. And they know that there's only one solution, and that is to come back into your life. If you're willing to take them back, if you're willing to forgive them, and they are truly hoping that you are going to allow them to extend this peace offering and restore this balance and harmony to this relationship. But it's also about them wanting to be your best friend. It's about them wanting to be your partner. It is about them wanting to be your companion, your lover, and the person that builds a relationship that has the ability to go to this place of long-lasting security and stability for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming up for this message today, please. Fearless Dragon. Well, this is about honor, good fortune, and individuality. But it also says ignite the passionate fire within your soul. Well, there's a lot of passion here between you and your person. There always has been. There always will be. But this as well is about your person honoring you and showing back up for you and respecting you and this relationship. And as they do, good fortune is going to return to their life, and there will be good fortune between the two of you moving forward. This is about positive change that will happen for your person as they come back towards you and start rebuilding this relationship, because that is one thing that this karma has been teaching your person, that they can't continue on the way they are, that they need to get back moving in your direction and start building this partnership and building this relationship with you. They've had a wake-up call to that. They feel it, they know it, they're experiencing it. And their wake-up call has been very powerful. This is why I feel they're feeling this heavy sense of this regret that started this reading. Strength. Tiger. Well, this is about courage, willpower, and strength. And this is about your person digging deep to find that courage and that strength to return to you. Use your passion and strength to overcome anything. You know, we are never given more than we can handle. We may think that we are at times, but God never gives us more than we can handle. And if we feel we are given more than we can handle, all we have to do is reach out to God, to the universe, and to our angels and guides. And I feel that this is your person at the moment, finding this courage and strength within them, but also using their passion for you and for this relationship to overcome what they are currently going through, which is this sadness, this regret, this guilt, this remorse, and everything else that they are feeling right now. But these are the things that your person needs to go through. You don't need to feel sorry for them. You can send a prayer up, lift a prayer up for them, ask that the universe brings them peace, ask that their angels bring them love or send them love, ask that the universe gives them guidance and everything else that they need, and courage and strength and passion to work through what they need to work through so that they can make their journey back towards you. But your person is overcoming these challenges that have held them back from you and from this relationship. And that is what they need to do. They've had a major wake-up call here. It just keeps coming up over and over. Patient turtle. Well, this is about endurance, commitment, and serenity. Strengthen your connection to the earth. Remember I said earlier that your person felt a lot more grounded when they were around you because you ground them. Even though you may not feel very grounded yourself, you ground them. And that is because the energy that you share with each other. But what this is saying is slow and steady wins the race. It is all about endurance. It is all about commitment. And your person showing back up and being committed to you and being committed to rebuilding this relationship with you, because they see and understand now that you have always been the one. They're longing for you, and it is only you that they desire. And this is about them finding that strength and that courage and that confidence to rise up and come in your direction, which is the energy of this reading. Making an offering of peace towards you, seeing if you are willing to listen to what they have to say, seeing if you're willing to forgive them, spend time with them, allowing them to explain themselves, all of this stuff to you so you can be open to receiving the explanation that they want to give you. That is what they are hoping for. They are praying that your unconditional love and your grace for them is going to be enough to allow them to come back into your life, because this is about them wanting to rebuild this relationship with you and then move it to the place where the two of you are building your lives together. Wise owl. Well, this is about wisdom and perception. Make a wish to the moonlight and find darkness. There is a new moon, guys, coming up on the 30th of December. And that may be the time to make a wish out to the universe that your person gains their wisdom, that they gain clarity, that they gain their ability to commit, that they find their serenity and the peace, that they are going to be able to show up and honor you and honor this relationship with you by respecting you. But this is also telling us that during the time that you have been away from your person, they have gained so much more wisdom than they've ever had in the past. And they're going to be so much more disciplined as well. Your person is not going to be listening or reacting to the fears that are in their head, but following their heart and listening to that heart-centered communication that is coming from their soul about which actions and behaviors they should be making in the future, about how they're going to make decisions moving forward, about how they're going to open these lines of communication between the two of you. Because your person is finding that courage, that strength, that confidence within them, finding their power and staying in their power, because they have to work through their guilt and their regret and their remorse, and they want to unburden themselves of carrying all of this within them for as long as they have been. But they also want to rebuild this relationship with you. They want to start over, better than ever, moving forward together with hard work and communication, but also commitment, making compromises, building a strong foundation, but also by being honest with their feelings and how they see this connection for the two of you moving forward. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light. Have a great day, everyone.